Kamera wieder darüber und fortfahren. So, Mikro habe ich zusammengestellt. Und da draußen läuft mich immer ein bisschen. Aber nun, ja. Das ist hier, ne? Irgendwo. Ah. Ja. Run, boy, run. Sekunde. Ja. Okay. Halt, nimm's mit. Dude. Hallo.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Sorry.
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. But your friend here could without a doubt tell you more.
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nords. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands, and of course seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
No, das war's
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Theoretisch würde ich jetzt sie mitnehmen. Ich kriege halt Petrus nicht raus. Dann haben sie eine Quest drauf gehabt. Wie viel Gold haben wir? Ja, 67. Tun wir heute eh nicht. Ich allein. Und dann hier so. Und dann ist hier einfach nichts. Okay, cool. Gut, Mission. Ein Heiltrank. Das ist ja nett. Ist ja nicht irgendwie ein Händler sein. Hallo?
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then 2 of my men up and disappeared. And I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
Weitere Fragen?
Thanks.
Nein.
I've got everything I need.
Fernando and the Admiral are close. When she was captain, he was her chief mate. She trusts him.
Ja, mit.
That's why she
Hi.
put him in charge of the management of the port of San Mateus.
We should talk to some other sailors. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
Ach so, da kann man ja wieder nicht durch. Diese Stadt, ey. Come close.
All of our products are a blessing.
Die kannst du bestimmt nicht gut.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage.
Da, verkaufen. Haben wir denn die großen? Jetzt müssen wir die Hälfte aufheben, weil die hätten wir auch ins Lager packen können. Ob ich jetzt bis rein haben? Ich bin verwirrt. Nee. Das kann close. Oh, noch nicht viel. Wir müssen jetzt mal gucken. Ich muss glaube ich mal gucken.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine.
Nein. Hab ich was Besseres? Nö. Nö. Da ist wahrscheinlich auch nicht. Und da ist wahrscheinlich auch nicht. Und da auch nicht. Hier ist es besser. Das ist gerade 26er Stier.
Don't hesitate to have a rum.
Lecker. Das Rapier. Das Kriegs, ja. Nein. Ja, die behalten wir nur. Packen wir dann einfach weg. Ach nee, ist ein Handschuh. Das ist gut, das müssen wir behalten. Das können wir eigentlich auch wegpacken. Haben wir jetzt genug
Don't
Gold?
hesitate to have a.
Eigentlich schon. Oh ja.
Don't hesitate to have a rum.
Wir können das kaufen. Da. Ein Questgegenstand. Ein bisschen mehr. Deine bequeme Weste.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Ja, ich kenne glaube auch Petrus, niemand. So, dann gehen wir jetzt hoch in den Keller. Gucken, was da abgeht. Sehen, was geht denn ab. Dann können wir zunächst mal zumindest schon mal Pedro nicht mehr gezogen haben. Und war die Treppe nach unten. Nee. Da. Ist jetzt zufällig ein Loot? Loot? Ist das Loot?
Ah, well.
Wow.
This is a very
Kann ich das
unique
bitte
place.
einsammeln?
The smell of stupor and vice reigns its masters.
Ja.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
Ja, das.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. Your mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite
Candy Cane.
suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. Let's rummage around some more. We may find something else.
Ja, klar. Achso, stimmt, die Laterne habe ich immer noch.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing that caught
Was?
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
the subject of jewelry.
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles.
Ich muss es kurz durchmachen.
Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
Dem da soll eine Erinnerung.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
Oh, das Verhältnis zwischen
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery.
The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Nort suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in the stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Nein. Nein. So, dann können wir jetzt aber das noch die Größen hoch. Ja, genau. Zack. Ups. Und zack. Und zack. Petrus Mission. Mich prostituieren. Stimmt, ich kann direkt die Westen wieder
Don't
verbauen.
hesitate to have
Ah, ich krieg 5 dafür. Toll. Komm ich da nicht hin? Wie komm ich denn da hin? So eine Minimap wäre noch ganz geil. Dann müssen wir wohl hier rum.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Alles.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients. Isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
What can you tell me about a certain candy cane?
Everyone speaks about him or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here,
The Candyman.
you need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they talk
Yes.
about him.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Oh, ich glaube in die falsche Richtung. Wo sind denn Keller?
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Nein, ich will nicht kämpfen. Ha.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course.
Of
We are not
course.
here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Ja, machen wir bestimmt. Wir müssen echt mit allem. Ja, genau.
Look, a new
Look.
face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Die sind einfach alle gleich, ne?
Hi. Well, here's someone new. What can I do for you, pretty face?
I wanted to know who this earring belongs to.
Oh, this really isn't my day. Show me, pretty face. Ah. Given the way it shines, it must be a piece of junk. It probably belongs to one of the girls. It's really their style. Well, if that's all that you're here for, I'd rather get back to the grind.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me, but I don't know them.
Okay.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Teleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him
The
at these pleasure
Candy Cane.
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard
Zuckerstangenmann.
This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Okay. Na, na, na. Jetzt reden wir schon wieder mit dem Wirt. Okay.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to support my business.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Jetzt gehen wir wieder runter. Ja. Macht Sinn. Okay. Reden wir wieder mit ihm?
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Nein.
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Das hatten wir mal. Können wir jetzt? Das soll jetzt ganz mit Geld verlangen. Da war noch Blut. Wohnt der da drüben in dem Haus? Nö. Ist er hinter dem Haus, ja. Dann komme ich auch nirgendwo lang. Der Geldverleiher.
Can I help you?
Yes, I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? What are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she's plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close.
So schön, dass du nicht nachfragen musst.
I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights, which would be on me.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Super. Ja, stimmt. First Turn Sandro. Ach, wie scheinbar hier sind.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
And that bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nord's secrets, but the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
Oh, hello. Chill der erste Eve, ne? Stärketrank. Noch ein Stück weiter.
Kane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Boah, ernsthaft? Ist doch lahm. Untersuche das Verschwinden der Mord. Ich sehe aber keine Hinweise. Wie weit kann ich laufen im Gebiet?
Good day.
Good
I'm looking for several sailors. Some naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone
That's
else
all
on
I
the port.
want.
But that's all. You should ask the mage inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere. And they spend their time spying on all that moves. Especially eyeing all that the knots are up to.
And what do these mage inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from the Missions. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naught's secrets.
Secret. I have a secret.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do.
That's
3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... You can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here. It's blocked.
Natürlich ist das blockt. Ich kann da bestimmt noch hier. Ja. Jetzt hier Informationen. Scheinbar eher nicht. Ah, da ist ein Schloss da. Ja. Was geht hier sonst noch so? glaube, das ist so gar kein Problem, die zu besiegen. Also wenn jetzt bestimmt in die Bar. Bildhaus. Was auch immer. La 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 la. Was war hier? Ja. Mann. Als ich da war, darum müsste ich da irgendwo.
We're approaching the tavern. If we want to eavesdrop on conversations, we should be discreet. You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
You know I have Mother Cardinal's ear. Is she aware of your initiatives?
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Dann gehen wir mal die Notwehr rein. Ja, auch schon mal. Tag. Was will ich jetzt noch? Weiter oben? Wie komme ich denn höher? Ja, das bringt mir da aber nicht, wenn ich hier rüber. Ich bin jetzt zwar hier, aber komme ja nicht da hoch. Entsprechend bringt mir das aber nichts. Haben wir nicht. danke. Was war das denn? No. Geh mal hier noch rum. Oh. Gut. Alles mitnehmen. Noch mehr von dem. Die Bewohner nicht. Raus da. Okay. So. Wir wissen, dass es hier unten im Gefängnis sind. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie wir da runterkamen. Nö. Warte mal, das wieder hier. Auch nicht. Da. Dann ist hier das Gefängnis. Genau.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Very well. Let's just say I'm going to have to break my way in.
Why must this sort of thing happen when I'm the one on guard duty? May the enlightened protect me
Ja, weil das so vorgesehen ist.
Let's see if you can hold off this.
Sehr schön besiegt.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before we can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Aslan, das ist so, na, ist nicht mein Bereich. Ja, das ist die Mission von St. Matthäus. Ja. Was ist denn da? Ich kann mich ja nochmal hin. Absolut gar keinen Plan. Oh. Gar kein Zeit für mich.
Good evening.
Good
Are you the one they call
evening.
Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desade,
Das ist einfach wirklich
legate of the
zurückstimmen.
merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you.
Bestimmt. Ich will spaßig. Ja, das bitte. So, dann gehen wir jetzt wieder zum Nord und untersuchen das Gebäude. Was sagen die Wildweithühner? Oh ja, geht doch alle weg, ihr Kackbanditen. Ihr seid halt nicht mal stark. So, das ist die Tür. Wo ist die andere? Ah. Ja, dann gehen wir doch jetzt einfach rein. Wie komme ich denn hin? Ach, da oben. Oh. Da.
It's blocked.
It's blocked. Das ist ja auch nicht in das Haus, das wir wollen. Sondern einfach so weiter. Ne, genau, immer weiter weg. Cool. Cool. Jetzt dieses Haus und es hat noch eine Tür. Oh. Wir wollen hier doch eigentlich gar nichts tun. Aber nun ja.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know
Wenn das
exactly
andere
what the Lords
Gebäude,
are
wo
hiding
bestimmt
from us.
drin.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself.
Bitte. Dies ist ein Mordgebiet. Wo war denn der andere Weg drüben?
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine? Does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
Yeah, toll. Toll.
Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Hop. Oh nein. Sorry. Gehen wir jetzt hin? Beweise gegen Luminous. Oh doch. Oh doch. Oh doch. Alter, ich hasse diese Stadt. Was soll ich so jetzt beweisen? Hat der Inquisitor schon quasi zugegeben, dass es war? Na gut, der Nuke sagt, dass ich nur weggesperrt habe. Oh, voll gut Stiefel. Lass den mal anziehen. Die Rüstung kann dir bestimmt geben. Wunderschön. Und dann kann ich einfach laufen. Super.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Ich hab noch so runter. Nein. Run.
Yes.
I would
like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
Ja, genau.
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the Order Luminous, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Nort building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Norts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Norts? I want them arrested.
So ziemlich sind die Einzigen, die segeln können.
I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Norts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Gehabt euch wohl. Admiral. Das ist bestimmt der Dude, nö, ist er nicht. Gut. Gibt's hier nicht irgendeinen Schwerer so? Hier hab ich das mir gar nicht mal raus. Wo hab ich dann mein Haus? Schau rum. Da hinten. Ich laufe doch jetzt keine bescheidene 422 Meter. Ich hab doch hier irgendwo ein Haus. Hier um die Ecke, da was? Geht's um die Ecke, da was? Nö. Da, das macht auch hin. Tja, das ist Seite. Hallo, schön. Hallo. Kiste, Kiste. Und da, das und das. Okay, Sie den Wald sabotiert und Stunden oder so. Nö. Oh, haben wir noch keine Dialog dafür? Da sehen wir das Lager. Rast wieder öffnen die roten Wälder. Ach, weiter zu reisen sind wir hier. Oh. Warum? Was hat das für einen Sinn gemacht? Oh nein, das Dorf. Ich werde hier nie wieder raus. So. Sollen wir denn lang? Das können wir mal holen. Dann gehen wir einmal durch das Dorf, durch das Dorf, durch das Dorf. Ja, dann gehen wir einmal durch das Dorf. Durch das Dorf, durch das Dorf. Wo führt denn diese Tür hin? Scheinbar dürfen wir da nicht lang. Okay. Das war gemein. Also Teleport, ich muss einfach zu dem anderen Ding. Wir sind noch, aber ich war ganz doof. Oder etwa nicht. Ja, cool. Lalalala. Genau, das was er sagt. Das was er sagt. Jetzt müssen wir jetzt erstmal nach oben laufen und dann zur Seite zu laufen. Okay. Hier kann man auch reisen. Oh, ich bin nicht bei der Richtung genau. Wie komme ich denn da hin? Das funktioniert nicht. So, durch den Wald. Komme ich da hoch? Guten Tag, Bären. Das ist wohl ein Weg nach oben. Überall gestrippt. Ich bin jetzt gleich wieder in dem Dorf. Ach, beim Dorf lang. Oh. Ich sag schon, die werden jetzt mit dem Pfeilen so. Also da lang. So, ein Umweg. Wir folgen einfach dem Waldweg. Ganz entspannt. Macht das schon. Lala. Da komme ich aber nicht hoch. Angeblich ja schon. Das muss da lang. Da muss ich sterben. Ja. Noch mehr. Ja, kein Bock auf was. Pack die Waffe an. La 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 la. Und jetzt hier ran. Oder auch nicht. Es ist ja noch ein Stück höher. Ist das etwa auch ein Lager? Ah, wir sind ganz viele gestorben. Ah, ja. Dun, dun, dun. Haben Sie einen Reisung? Ist nicht aus, ne? Ah, gut. Krass. Bam, bam, bam. Reise, Reise. So. Was wir da einfach mittlerweile. Wo sind die Ruinen? 300 Meter in die Richtung. Okay. Die sehen halt recht schön. Herrlich aus. Sehr nervig mit dem Kämpfen. Lagerplatz. So. Hallo. Silvers. Ein bisschen Eisenherz. Sorry, okay. 44 Schuss habe ich schon wieder. Ganz viele Hühner. Ach nein, Truthähne. Jetzt geht diese so. Nichts. Ah, das ist doch ein Lagerplatz. Das ist noch Feuer. Aber wisst ihr niemand. Oh nein, nicht wieder Rituale. Wir können doch schnell zur anderen Seite vorbei. Ja, das haben wir anscheinend auch nicht. Nee, werde ich es mit dieser. Sagen wir jetzt erstmal wieder in die Mitte. Hier weiter sind. Da war das Eisnetz. Ich habe nur so weiter. Ach hier. Mensch, ist genau da, wo ich nicht hin wollte. Das sind die Gegner, die hier rumgelaufen haben. Das ist bestimmt da. Hört man hier lang? Nö. Haben das Dorf gefunden. Sinnes geheult. Vielleicht war das ein Vorgang gewesen. Also ein Dorfi.
Do it. Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desardet. No, this building is closed to the
Ja. Bitten den Rat treffen zu dürfen.
Perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaexe to obtain such an honor.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
Alles klar. Was soll ich warten? Vater der Orte sein. Mitglied des Rats. Die Heilwürde. Ach, mir helfen würde. Und die chillen jetzt hier, oder? Was für eine Mission, Junge? Bei der rein wird er uns ja nicht lassen. Kann ich mich hier irgendwo hinsetzen und warten oder so? Oh. Wie lange wartet man da jetzt?
You have returned.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and he only accepts to meet the...
How can I prove that I am the representative of one?
If you are a trusted friend of a... I will then...
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you...
Ja, okay. Und wir werden dir was tun, ja. Cool. Kann man hier... Richtig, besteht eine Gala? Was ist das gebracht? Nö. Cool. Und dann wartet darauf, dass ein Mitglied raus ist, dass der helfen will. Huh. Das ist ja spannend. sind Sie ein Ratsmitglied? Hallo. Hallo. Jetzt müsste ja wieder irgendwo Ratsmitglieder geben. Gibt sie da alle im Haus abhängen? Ah. Mhm. Wo bin ich denn auch nicht rein? Hä? Warte mal. Kann ich Dings benutzen? Wesen. Serene. Die Dame von dem Fall. Die kann ja bestimmt helfen. Gefährden versammeln. Nein. Ziehen. Okay, raus. Was? Macht Sinn. Raus. Rein. Bestätigen. Reisen. Vielleicht kann sie das erklären.
I am Siora, daughter of Ladne, daughter of Neb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the worst tears say. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the...
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. They only accept...
How can I prove that I am the...
If you are I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renai.
I will return later.
If you have a seal...
Was zum Fick? Lässt mich da dann nicht rein? Wie soll ich das anstellen? Junge! Wo bekomme ich das her? Ah, ich verstehe. Mir wird mir das einfach nicht erzählen. Aber ich muss doch irgendwo ein Ratsmitglied geben. Ich muss ja nur das machen. Oder wegreisen. So. Und später wiederkommen. Ja, das machen. Das machen wir. Gib mir einfach die andere Quest ab. Ich bringt uns das ja irgendwas. Also da wird sogar die Beschreibung. Jetzt erstmal, was das denn macht. Na. La. Genau.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I have my quest beendet.
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways.
Yeah.
Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to a nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. the Lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tirfredi was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you.
Ich meine, das war schon vorher klar, aber...
And now you have it. Anything else?
Das ist aber sehr ein bisschen dumm. Sprich mit Konstantin.
Until we meet again.
Wir müssen jetzt immer mit Konstantin reden. Ich finde ja auch.
That for all this time, I've been fed lies.
Macht Sinn. Er ist halt der aktuelle Dude.
I must go and see him.
Und so. Ja, komm, Klause. Klause. Konstantin. Na, 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 Konstantin.
Cousin,
Oh
you
Gott,
couldn't pick a
wie
better
tut der
time.
einfach
I've been
aus?
taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding, so I hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict?
Noch zu absolut.
Blood is blind.
Okay.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
Das ist halt sein Bedu.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon.
Wir finden Heilmittel.
Cousin, I don't...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
Richtig Jungen.
Cousin, the tidings are so awfully dire.
Wo wir nicht hinkommen.
I'm afraid. So afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service, as our investigation was leading us to imagine the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Norts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. A few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Norts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Norts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not your dear cousin?
No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Das Geheimnis des Prinz. Oh, hallo, wer sind Sie?
Kurt,
what
is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us.
Was ist mit Kurt los?
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Wer ist gerade?
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirage.
We must hurry before the guard can act.
Lord de Cossillon,
The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It's only a question of time before they succumb.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
There's poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Ja, ich kann hier nicht kämpfen, wenn ich gerade rumstehe. Ja.
Let's see if you can learn off this
Dann wird das dann vielleicht doch noch spannend, die Story am Ende. I kill you? What's the order? Das war nicht mehr hier.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Das wird ja auch versuchen. Bringen die im Keller, als wenn die im Keller singen. Was wird der andere machen? Geh doch mal weg. Oh. Okay, putz einfach weiter. Du sollst jetzt nicht zu sehen.
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating the governors. It's everywhere.
They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now, we'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Ja, wir bringen euch in den Keller. Da seid ihr sicher. Oh. Gas, ey. Nervig. Aber wenn wir das jetzt wissen, können wir dann sagen, wir nur zusehen? Das wäre ja mega. Oh, stecken wir im Keller. Let's go. Los. Ja, ich will nur noch machen. Was will denn hin? Oh, die du. Und hier seid ihr jetzt sicher, ja? Stimmt.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin, watch out for yourself. You are dear to me as well.
You are safe here.
No.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency.
You will be safe here.
Safe. Nirgendwo Wachen. Safe. Dun. Und der denkt sich auch so, boah, ich muss das alles sauber machen. Oh, aber die wohnen da drüben, ne? Schnell ein paar Dudes kämpfen.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The coin guard has decided to take control of the isle.
Where are we going?
They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Okay. Oh.
Then let's go!
Das sah ja gar nicht vertraut aus, du.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Wie wir jetzt noch wird. Warnt die anderen keine Hörer. Machen wir. Ist doch nicht wie. Machen wir. Erstmal looten wir. Der Loot ist wichtig. Oh, hallo?
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
What levels? Run, run. Oh no. Oh. Was ist hier los? Ich bin schon wieder strong, oder? Weiß ich nicht, was ist hier?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Come on, if you're there. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Nee. Ah.
Then let's go!
You will regret never going against the guard.
Green blood. I can't hold on much longer.
I don't know, curve. Okay. Oi. Ah, die sind alle tot. Das ist nicht gut. Okay. Wiederbelebungspulver. Oh, ich daneben. Nein! Also, ups. Kraftruhe. Diese Pause. Taktische Pause. Hi. Ja, kannst du mir den Waffen Ah, die sind beide schon wieder down. Okay. Warum sind denn die so strong? Und so viele davon. Speichern. So. Taktische Pause. Da. Ihr needet alle Healing. Taktische Pause, wieder voll. Sterb. Wir sind das, go. Puh. Ausdauer plus 4, plus 3. Echt gute Sache.
Now is not the time. Now is not the time.
Okay, warum nicht so viel ausgehalten? Kann ich da ihn ausrüsten damit? Nö. Aber ihn kann ich damit ausrüsten? Nö. Okay. Nicht diese sind bestimmt nicht mehr so 33. Ist ja 38, ist ja nicht 32. Dann sind sie ja noch besser. Ja. Aber jetzt haben wir Gleichgewicht. Und dieser Helm. Er hat noch keine 3 Ausdauer. Ja, 3 Ausdauer. Das ist ein bisschen wild hier. Wir haben es geschafft und jetzt sind noch mehr. Cool. Das kann ich schon wieder zuweisen. Da ist zugewiesen. Und jetzt mitnehmen. Lauf.
Messenger.
Ja, lauf los.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few... Don't you do you know the pun...
Very well.
Oh.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it.
Ja klar, gehen wir die Kaserne betreten. Oh, ich hab zu viel Gewicht. Oh, ich brauche einen Händler. Oh, wann, ja. Attackieren wir jetzt bestimmt nicht rein. Ja, gehen wir raus, ey.
Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor.
Ludger.
As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities in the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We'll worry about the others later.
Gibt's hier jetzt keinen Händler mehr? Oder was ist da los? Doch, weiter da runter. Ich bin so super fast. Come closer.
Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen any...
Drücken verkaufen. Ja, das ist halt nicht mal schwer, das Zeug. Das wäre... Jetzt müssen wir halt aufheben, die ist nicht gut. Und die kann man noch verbessern. Auch alles schlechter. Aufheben. Bitte, das ist ja auch alles was. Ja, ne? Aber hey, das bisschen. Das alles verkaufen. Die ganzen Fallen. Wie geht das los? Das passt schon so. Das können wir wieder schnell bewegen. Ja, genau. Gibt es hier nicht einen Schmiedfälle? Nein, du bist kein Schmied. Du bist der Tropfenmann. 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 Ja, der will an die Tropfen ran. Komme ich hier jetzt mittlerweile? Natürlich nicht. Hallo, schönen guten Tag. Hallo, schönen guten Tag. Dann gehen wir da drin jetzt mal eine Platt machen. Mega Bock. Das ist wieder Wo ist die Treppe noch oben? Ah, das ist die Tür hier, ne? Wir sind Zimmer geschlossen. Hier kann ich auch niemand.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. You had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
Sind ja so viele, ja. Oh, verdammt. Was denn ist? Genau, nach Hause. Also ins Heimatland. Und dann brauchen die neue Leute, wenn wir die alle töten. Frage ja nur.
It's blocked.
It's blocked. Jetzt steht hier ja noch auf der Treppe im Weg. Oh, das ist ein Keller gefehlt hätte. Da hätten wir so hingekommen.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
Was ist das denn, ja? Stehen jetzt wieder bestätigen? Was ist eigentlich Problem? Was ist denn das letzte Mal bestätigt?
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right. What do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking?
Ja, wenn nicht, töten wir sie.
Why would your men risk their lives and their families' well-being to serve your greedy ambitions? Gentlemen, you have been manipulated. I imagine you were promised riches and high station on the island. Told that with such a prize you would be free of the services of the merchants, the mages and the scholars. But do you imagine for an instant that the Nauts would risk losing their precious clients for you? That the continental nations that you've betrayed would accept that you might return to their lands? You would be condemned to remain on this island, isolated and forever banished from the continent. I only hope that you are leaving no one behind, because you will never see them again.
You make sense. We have too much to lose in this story. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but you're gonna have to deal with this yourself. Do with him what you feel you must.
Bit of poison on my blade. Hey, let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey.
Guck, dass ich einfach Stärketrank habe, sobald der Kampf beginnt.
Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
We have been sent by the governor Constantin d'Orsay. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
To my help! And death to the others! Bit of...
Dann nehmen sie fest, ja. Wir töten sie. Jetzt gehen wir zu Konstantin. Nö. Hä? Jetzt gehen wir in das Büro. What? Okay. Was ist denn das Büro? Das ist aber kein Büro, ey. Das ist einfach ein Schlafmilieu. Das war bestimmt... Nö.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
Oh, ich will einfach plündern.
But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers.
Oh, ich will einfach plündern. Oh, das ist doch blöd.
And he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to
Ja,
him.
klar.
He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever.
It's blocked.
Ein Schmetterling.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
Oh. Oh, natürlich sind wir wieder der Stärkste. Das war einfach ja, einfach los, da du. Dass er mit dem Schwert nicht umgehen kann.
The game is over for you, Commander.
Gescheiter Total Putsch. Ja, nett. Okay. Oh Gott.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me? Constantine, how are you feeling? Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They're going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, your highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went.
Thank you, as always, for your advice.
Wisst ihr, ich hätte jetzt auch die Angeborenen genommen.
You are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Das ist jetzt ganz... Oh, schnell hier, das glaubst du. Weil doch noch ein anderer Quest gemacht werden möchte. Also das Haus, das ist noch eins weiter unten. Ich würde gerne reisen. Nein, reisen. Lass mich reisen. ist denn da? Nee, der geht jetzt mit Kumpel, mit dem wieder treffen will. Vielleicht. Hilft uns ja endlich immer. Nein, Petros. Come on, lasst mich da nur nicht rein.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder.
Glendon cannot speak. He only accepts.
How can I prove that
If you are, I will.
I will return later.
If you have it.
So hat er mittlerweile was Gutes zu verkaufen. Okay, das sind 2 andere. Das kann ich ja nicht mal benutzen. Sowas von. Das ist so viel Rüstung. Und das ist so ein Helm. Die Stiefel sind auch was. Umhängen. Wunderschön. Kann ich euch jetzt ausrüsten? Ich kann hier noch jemanden mit dem Umhang tragen. Nein. Okay. Oh, das ist flashy.
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to foil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tian. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desardet. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malakal.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
They have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have needed me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the mind shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Wir reisen jetzt in ja, so schon so. Ist das jetzt ein Nebenkreis? Nö. Schluss mit den Missionaren. Missionaren. Gar kein Interesse los. Sind denn die Missionare? Na da oben. Haben es ja verstanden, ist ja alles super Film.
Good day.
Good day.
I'm the legate of the congregation of merchants on this island. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Have you heard about the Tenland attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this island. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
Have you been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light, and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated chosen people.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlands is somehow linked to the demons on the island, whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
Okay.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on them.
Finde ein Weg. Wir gehen jetzt einfach ins Haus, oder? Ja.
One more thing.
Yes.
Nicht.
I must go.
Ach, die lassen uns dann nicht rein, ne? Was sind jetzt wirklich Petrus so? Ist hier irgendwo ein Lager in der Nähe? Kann ich die gerade killen? Ich sage, das waren ein paar Seen. Ich meine, Map ist eine Mädel, slow. Die Gefährten versammeln. Du. Gruppe zusammenstellen. So, jetzt haben wir die Gruppe von vorn, die schon das Ding jetzt dabei. Oh, wo ist's? Ja, warum ist das da? Ah, ja. Ihr könnt mich alle noch. Was habt ihr verstanden? Ihr seid Gegner, richtig krass. Let's go. Pack die Papa an. Hallo, ich hab Petrus mitgebracht.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depend.
And you expect us to obey him? To leave? No.
Wie bringst du das jetzt? Wird das gehen? Oh. Ja, auch Petrus nicht irgendwo. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Das hat ja richtig gebracht, hier hochzugehen. Oh. Verrückt. Ist ja gar nichts. Hä? Warum kann man da nicht hoch? Wenn hier nichts ist. Nothing. Dann kommt man da noch irgendwo links. Ja. Hä? Okay.
I need a bit of practice.
Och nö.
I need a bit of practice.
Ich hab doch Level 1 Stärke, was labern die? Ach, das ist halt Stärke, ne? Vielleicht habe ich nicht Level 1 Stärke. Ja, wie komme ich denn dann dahin? Drüber. Auf, Runde. Kannst du irgendwie vorbeischlagen? Firebalm.
One more thing.
Yes.
Yes. Geh weg.
I must go.
Kannst du dich einfach angreifen? Ja, juckt euch nicht, ne? Was? Nun. Kann ja die Quest nicht beenden. Spreche ich halt mit den Jägern. Pah. And let's go. Let's go. Das ist der Jäger. Natürlich. Klar. Hallo Jäger.
Good day.
Good day.
Beotir to Madre Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Denega, Katisach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The
Tell me
Tenlands
more.
have been angered.
Tell me more.
The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegan, they survived.
Das ist
The
schön.
attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury.
Das ist nicht
I
schön.
try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Distress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them.
Ich wäre schon einmal dabei. Ich kann auch noch alles für andere
How would you
Frauen.
advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing.
Okay.
There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them.
Okay.
But be careful, Renaitse. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn.
Ja, jetzt merke ich wieder, warum die sagte, sie ist... Ach so, wir sind noch nicht fertig. Ja, dann erzähl uns mal, warum die so aggressiv sind. Das interessiert uns brennend.
These creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive.
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Ja, höchstwahrscheinlich, ne?
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this...
Mit ein bisschen aussprechen.
The Mine Shakers. They came here before
Das
the
sind
attacks
sie,
of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join. They want to make us Renaigse. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. They follow them to their end.
Have you tried to fight?
No. I think if but hope fled our village.
It sounds as if the attacks began. I must be going. Katasaki advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
Was haben wir hier drüben? Die Ruhe spricht erstmal wieder vermissen, ne? Das ist bestimmt noch weiter im Dorf drin. Oder generell erstmal im Dorf. Weil wir waren ja noch gar nicht im Dorf. So wirklich. Hier oben? Da. Hallo.
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denega. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mine Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
Okay.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since.
Schon.
She told me that she was going to, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find it.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm?
No, everyone loves her.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mine Shakers took notice, and the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. If they were pestering her the other day, they behaved without respect.
But you think that they might...
Okay, cool, spannend. Das ist nicht so gerade die wildeste Story. Was ist das? Hey, da steht Handwerk Level 1. Hatte ich nicht schon mal Handwerk Level 1? Ah, das wird bestimmt wieder durch eine Kette oder so. Na gut. Es gibt fast Sende hier rumlaufen.
Good day. My name is Desarde from the congregation.
Ja, wir würden ja wissen, wo ihr Bruder ist. Oh, Information. Spannend.
Can you tell me?
Okay.
Did your But you think I will go? I must be leaving.
Gut. Gut. Finde und zerstöre die Nester. Dann machen wir das aber. Gehen wir den auf große Part. Was ist denn das Nest? Oh, was ist das nicht? Okay. Hä?
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister...
Not yet.
Das hab ich doch. Was?
I must leave now.
Ich bin verwirrt. Steht da. Finde und zerstöre die Nester. Benötigt der Inventarfalle. Warum soll ich denn mit ihr reden?
Do you have any...
Not yet.
No.
Tell me about the tendons.
Before, but now
Das
they've
nennt
even...
sich die ganze Zeit.
Very well.
It is possible.
Was your own...
I have...
Ja, das weiß ich auch ein bisschen aber okay. So. Jetzt mal. Kannst du mir einfach holen. Aha. Oh. Einen Tauchern habe ich. Gar kein Problem. Habe ich auch ein Maß. Meter. In die Richtung. Wo denn? Hm?
Given the presence of the tendons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Warte, das sind die. Schön. Ich hab schon erwartet, dass es jetzt neue Gegner. Verrückt. Hammer, viel, so.
I should come back later. It is
Ja,
dawn,
warten
the
wir.
ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one for the strong.
Bibliothek. Ja, wenn wir jetzt bestimmt einfach in die Richtung laufen. Nö. Wo ist das dritte? Ich check hier raus. Ich bin verwirrt, was? Ist jetzt weiter da? Irgendwo. Gibt es hier so eine Passage zum Ufer? Hilft mir das? Das geht einfach vorbeilaufen. Weiter bitte, danke. Durch die Giftfäser. Da wollen wir aber nicht hin. Ich habe das Wrack gefunden, okay. Oh. Was ist da? Wollen wir den mal kennen? Was ist los mit dem? Also, wir können ja jetzt mal da vorne wieder hochlaufen. Mal gucken. Und wir sieht sie irgendwie ein Stück näher kommen. Das ist doch nichts.
Here is one of the 3 nests that I needed to destroy.
Alter, schön. Die sind ja wohl Stress. Ist das jetzt noch morgen raus? Schade. Super, super. Alles mit. Was war das so? Wait a moment. Da hinten kommt noch der da. Das hat doch wieder beendet. Ne? Das hat die beendet, sich erstmal darum kümmern. Jeder hat mit der Telefon. Das ist doch nett. Wiederbelebungsprobe bekommen. Hopp. Hopp. Die sind einfach alle durch die Gegend fließt. Eieiei. Geschafft. So, dann ist jetzt das letzte, dann machen wir das noch und dann war's das für heute. Oh, du dummer Baum. das letzte Nest da oben,
The
oder?
hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Dann kann ich das einfach zerstören.
Let's go!
Let's go!
I should come back later. It is dawn. The ideal move. I must kill the dominant to destroy
Kitten müsste ja voll kennen. Wirklich durchgehen. Schauen. Schießt halt so langsam.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Bitte. So. Ups.
Third nest is destroyed. The master hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Sure. Ich vermisse Kinder sind auch da. Jetzt mal einfach nichts mehr. Oh, schon doof, chillen, Lagerplatz. Ich verstehe ja wieder runter.
I need a bit of practice.
Ah. Ich will hoch, Hitler, ne? Ah. Schlafen bis in die Nacht und dann war's das für heute. Dementsprechend bis zum nächsten Mal.